So you want to learn more about private equity at Darden.
We've got you covered.
This is Kathleen.
And this is Carlos.
And we are student leaders at the Darden Private Equity Club.
So the beauty of private equity at Darden is that you truly get to make your own adventure. Students are provided an abundance of resources, from technical training to networking sessions with alumni, hosted and organized by the Darden Private Equity Club.
And timing is on your side, because the first semester you can dedicate yourself wholly to research, networking, and really honing in on the areas that really interest you within the private equity industry, because the recruiting interviews don't start until the second semester. So what are the top questions we hear from students about private equity at Darden?
Great question, Carlos. So one of the main questions we get is, how do I get connected?
The answer to that one is very easy, and that's the Darden Private Equity Club. That's why we exist. We're here to support students craft their journey, navigate their journey, and we're here to share our journeys and our learnings along the way. Also, being part of the club gains you access to the vast network of alumni in the private equity space, which are incredibly receptive, incredibly responsive, and are more than happy to help you along your journey. So the next question we hear very often is, what courses and educational programs are available at Darden in the private equity landscape?
So this is the adventure part I was telling you about. So in the first year, you have your core curriculum. This is where you get to start with your base knowledge of the business world. Now, many of you may have that, and so that part might be easy. But the fun part is interacting with the private equity club, with your peers, and with faculty that have in-depth knowledge of private markets in the space. You can do this through a number of different ways, whether that's speaking sessions or networking opportunities. My personal favorite, however, was the VC Learning Series. This occurred every Friday for about 9 weeks, and they really help you hone in on that lingo. It allowed me to go into coffee chats with alumni and working professionals and actually feel like I knew what I was talking about.
So then, before you know it, you've gotten through core, you've gotten through your first year, and as you start your second year, what's really nice is you get to craft your own educational experience. You get to choose your electives, and you get to really select those classes that are really going to hone in onto your areas of interest. Some of my favorites, for example, were the entrepreneurial finance and private equity class, the valuations class, the mergers and acquisitions class, the starting a new business class. There's really a whole set of options that really help expand your toolkit.
So I've got the courses, I've got the networking sessions, but so much of this journey feels like I'm doing it in isolation. Who can I lean on for support?
Again, that's why the Darden Private Equity Club exists. It really is a tight-knit community. It's really supportive. It's really collaborative. We're here to share our journeys. We're here to share the experiences that we've had. So we really, really encourage you to reach out to us.
We recognize that the recruiting process is very ambiguous. And not only that, it's incredibly daunting, especially if you're like Carlos and myself, and you're coming from a background that's non-private markets. But we're here to help and support you throughout your journey. Whether you're wanting to recruit private equity from the day that you step onto Darden's grounds, or if you're looking to recruit in private equity later into the future, please just reach out and know that we are here to help.
We look forward to hearing from you.